Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Kala News Podcast. This is a brand new series that we're going to try and do every week. Um, I am Chris. I am joined here by my friend and colleague Alan. We are part of the Student Media
Hello.
Board, and Alan's gonna here is gonna explain more about the podcast.
Okay, we wanted to do this podcast because we want to explore the lives and academic journey of students from Honolulu CC and the UH community. We also think that this podcast can provide some campus news, information, and updates for you guys.
Yep. So that's pretty much the gist of the podcast. This first series, this first episode, I guess, is going to be more about. We're going to talk more about into the services that are uh, open and available to all students for Honolulu CC at the very least. We might go into about other community colleges, but for now, it's going to be just Honolulu CC. Um, and uh, so yeah, we're going to talk about things that you need to be doing before you go to campus, things that you need to do when you're at campus, and uh, yeah, all the services that are going to be open really. So first things first is always, if you want to go to campus, you got to use the Lumisite app. I know, Alan, you have the app, right? Or you just use the online version?
I use I use the website because
Use the
the app
website.
is not compatible with my phone.
Oh God, okay. Maybe that's something they gotta pick. Yeah, but if you guys don't know, Lumicide is the app that UH developed. Um, it is not necessarily a way to see if you have COVID-19, but it's more of a way for the school to track if you are healthy enough to be on campus, if you are still kind of sick, if you're feeling ill. You can download the app on Android or Apple for free at the app stores. Or if you don't want to download it, you can also go online at uhcampus.lumisite.com. Um, you can log in with your student ID, and not your student ID, sorry, but your student account, and then you can do a small survey there, and then that will let you know what if you're healthy enough to be on campus or not. Another thing you got to do when you're on campus is, of course, wearing your mask. Um, Everyone has been complying with that so far, right?
Yeah, everyone's been complying. Just make sure you complete the app, and if if security asks you if you did it or not, show them that you did it.
Yeah, I'm not really too sure if security is too strict on actually asking you for it, but if you have the app, then you can easily put it up. But if you're doing the like the online version, just make sure like a tip is to like take a screenshot of it or take a picture from your phone. That way you can show them that uh, it's all good. You know? Another thing is, I guess, having your student ID, since you know the campus is technically closed to the public. Only students and staff are allowed to go in. You should try and have a student ID with you. That way you can show security that you're actually a student. Otherwise, they will
And
most
if you need
likely.
a student ID, you can go over to the SOD office. They are open only by appointments only.
Yes, that is true. Student IDs are becoming more important nowadays, actually. We actually had a story from one of our advisors about a student ID. You want to talk about that, Alan? I think you know more than I do.
Well, basically, this student was in the carpentry program, and I think he went over to Home Depot, bought a couple of tools, but then he had to show like an ID for some reason. So he just went over to the campus and then got a student ID. And it turns out with a student ID, he can get a discount, and he saved like $600
I know.
on
It's like
tools.
$600 on tools. That's a lot of money. Like carpentry
Well, we did
tools.
the same thing too when we buy food.
That's true. You can get a lot of discount with the student discount and stuff. Um, like I know, like for the carpentry tools that I have, I don't have carpentry, but I have a bunch of carpentry tools. I have like the skill saw, a bunch of different blades for it, and all those stuff. And those cost everything. All of that costed me like $1,500. So that's a lot of money. So saving $600 is a lot, especially right now.
Yeah, true. Uh, Other services that are open on campus are the bookstore. You can go into the bookstore, but you gotta make an appointment. Business office, VA, and financial aid are also available for you guys. And if you need someone to watch your kids, the Keiki Center is open along with Care Hawaiian Center. Unfortunately, the library is closed, so can't hang out in the AC and go on the internet.
Yeah. With the library, the lounge also is closed. But yeah. So we know a lot of people are having trouble with internet access and stuff. And yes, if you don't have a computer, actually, you should try to contact the school for a computer because they were giving those away. Uh, Not giving away, but letting people use it at home. But you gotta sign it out, right? So if you are having trouble with internet, the school uh, does have free internet. So if you are uh, on campus, just make sure you have your mask on, you are properly social distancing, you can use the internet there. They've extended the reach, as far as I know, all the way up to the parking lot, which is like awesome. You can just sit in your AC car the whole time. Um, just make sure security, you have your parking pass and security, you let security know that you're a student if they ever ask you. Yeah, COVID-19 has really impacted a lot of people, especially school and like personal life in general.
Yeah, pretty much everybody.
Yeah. What do you think of the school's response so far?
Mm, pretty, pretty good. I mean, we just, I mean, there's a lot of classes that we can do online, like very easily. But I know for our school in particular, since we're so trade focused, it's not really that easy for students to learn virtually.
That's true. Um,
And I was talking to my old high school teacher. He teaches woodshop, and they're also doing virtual class.
Woodshop?
Yeah, but like I asked him, how are you guys gonna teach him how to use like a hammer or a skill saw? And
Yeah, or even like
they're
a
like, oh, we'll figure
flinger.
it out. Yeah, like all those fun toys.
Right. I mean, you can teach them, but then when you're like trying to show them how to use like a skill saw, right? You're over there, you're yelling at the camera. So this is how you use a skill saw. You know, it's not very fun if you can't use it on your own.
So yeah, I think they're just doing lectures.
Yeah, I mean, for high school, I think it's okay for now since it's the first semester for them because, like, they're doing mostly like uh safety quizzes and um most of the time, first quarter, second quarter is mostly lectures for them anyways. So um they should be doing okay at the very least of it. But for us, since it's the college and yes, and like you said, we are mainly trade focused. It is really hard. Like for us right now, for me at the very least, I'm at an estimating class, and my classmates and I are like all struggling at the moment. We're we're not doing too good with our assignments. Uh, but our teacher is really really awesome. He's letting us. Uh, he's explaining a whole bunch of things really awesomely after we bomb our exams. So
Well,
it's
I
been
have
okay.
to help some of my classmates how to use the program that we're learning,
That's true too.
which is
A
not.
lot of yeah, that's something that a lot of people don't talk about. A lot of people don't think about is a lot of programs have a lot of programs and majors have different things that they need, such as with like you said with carpentry, and then I think cosmetology, right? Cosmetology, I think they're heading back to school. I think soon.
Yeah,
I think they're already in school,
yeah, I think some
doing
of
face
them
to
are.
face. Yeah, but yeah, that's wow. This is scary. I don't think I would like to go back to school just for the AC.
Disclaimer: right now, I am eating food, so I apologize. But how's online class for you specifically? I know you don't really like online classes.
Yeah, I hate online classes. Um, Mostly because a lot of people have this misconception that online class it's gonna be a lot easier because you have more time to do things. Yeah, you have more time to do things, but it also means you have a lot more work to do because you have to read the book on your own. If you don't understand the book, you gotta, uh, ask your professor, and then a lot of the times they have their own schedule to keep because they're working, so they're not able to answer you right away. And the reason why I like face-to-face classes a lot more is because if I don't understand something, I can just ask my neighbor, hey, do you understand this? Can we stay back a little bit after class to talk about it? Or can we go to the library and have like a study group session? Those are the things that I like about being in school. But if you're online, yeah, you can search up answers and stuff, but you're like spending so much more time trying to do that. It's so much easier just to ask your teacher. So I just that's like most reasons why I hate online school. It's just too much work.
I don't know. Online has been pretty okay to me. The first online class I ever took was in fall. Uh, it was a speech, and I thought I would fail that class because I am terrible at public speaking. And speaking of being terrible at public speaking, I don't know why we're doing this podcast, but
I think it was
but
your idea.
yeah, I thought I would like be so terrible because I tend to be like very stage frightened in front of people. But the good thing about this one was I just record myself, so I can just redo it how many times I wanted. And basically, I just thought of it like making like a YouTube video, and then I can just edit or uh, redo it.
Oh, there's construction. Can you hear that?
No, I don't hear construction.
Okay, good. I did the program correct and I have it. That's so it suppresses the noise. Okay. Yeah, so I have construction. They're back at work now, so you might hear it now and again.
Well, yeah, and at the same time, taking that online class, I had another online class. Oh, it was a little difficult because I didn't like reading the book.
Oh, I hate reading books. No, I shouldn't say that. I like reading novels. I hate reading textbooks. I don't know. The format of textbooks I really hate. It's just too much words and factual. They don't go into it enough. They don't explain everything concisely enough for me. It's too slow. That's my problem with textbooks. They take it too slow.
Oh, that's why I just YouTube it.
Just YouTube it. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I do all.
like how do I learn how to use this program? I just search up on YouTube and teach better than the class. Sorry, but it's true.
There's so many teachers. Sorry, guys.
Well, I mean,
YouTube is
that
better than.
was me in high school when I took physics. I hated physics.
Oh, I love physics. Physics is like, I love physics and math. Those are like the hardest subjects in high school. I think ever actually in school. But I just loved it. I struggled so much on it, but I loved it still. I hated
I
English
prefer
the most.
math. Well, I hated English too.
It's sorry to all the English teachers and English lovers out there, but I don't know. I just
I
really
am
don't like
surprised I
English.
passed. I'm surprised I passed junior English.
I think all Waipahu
Oh,
High
it's
School
just
students are surprised to pass that class too. Especially if they had her. I think I feel like she wouldn't want to be teaching, especially right now, because
after.
she can't. Well, after us,
Hey, well, it wasn't me. Okay, it was someone else in the class.
but it was our class.
Yeah, it was our class.
it was two people from our class. Um, I don't know if people know that, but yeah. Going back to the topic, the the
What topic were we on?
school's response to COVID-19.
Oh,
Okay. No, I like how the school has been handling it so far. Um, I don't like the fact that everything is online, but I am liking that some classes are now going back to face because it is just so hard to do online school. Um, Especially if we don't have all the services that school offers, like the library, the Hawaiian Center, the tutor services, or like the writing center, you know, or even the lounge in general, right? It's just so hard to work from home because you don't have a lot of things, even like good internet sometimes is so
yeah.
hard. But yeah, I
I
like that.
see like when I go on Twitter, like professors that are like so like they're just mean and like when the students ask like, oh, I had bad internet, can you like reopen the quiz or can I
Oh yeah.
do this again? And it's like, no, that's your fault. You're supposed to do it earlier. Or or um or they like they will uh, I forgot what I was gonna say, but like yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Well, I do think that those are like really rare cases, though. I don't think most professors are like that. I'm pretty sure most professors are pretty understanding,
No,
especially
none of our
right
professors
now.
are like
Yeah, but yeah, those are just rude. It's just mean professors. And then they get caught. They're like, "Oh, I'm sorry," blah 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 blah. I'm like, "Come on." I think that's most people do, but yeah, come on. You shouldn't be like that, especially right now.
how's work? I know you work at another job.
Yes, I do, and I still have to go. I work in an hour. No, I'm just joking. So yeah, um, it's hard, especially wearing the mask for like 8 hours. It's
Okay,
hard.
how's the
It doesn't. Okay, so wearing a mask for 8 hours, right, or even more than 5 hours straight, it's not going to disrupt your breathing. The only thing that it's really gonna do is like maybe leave a mark on your face if it's too tight, or like hurt your ears a little bit, because if it's pulling on your ears a lot. And then if you're wearing glasses, it's gonna fog up your glasses like it does for me. So those are really like the worst things. But I don't know. For me, it's like it also itches my face a lot. Uh, so I'm having to wash my face like every hour. And for my work at least, I'm in the food industries, right? So if it gets really busy, I can't do that. Plus, I'm dealing with customers, and sometimes they're not wearing masks, and we have to be like, "Oh, you gotta wear a mask, sir. Sorry," or we can't give you any service, right? No mask, no service. That's what a lot of restaurants are doing. Um, and they're
oh
like,
so
"Oh,
people
yeah,
can still
go
come
ahead."
inside? Oh, so people can still
Um,
come inside?
yeah, only for takeout though. Yeah, so they can come in, order,
Oh,
and then they leave once they get their food. They can't dine. There's no dine-in open. We used to have that before what was it the lockdown. But with the lockdown right now, we have only on a takeout order. But I know like a lot of restaurants too, they're cutting their hours. So like a lot of restaurants are like closing a lot earlier. Um, but we're not, you know. Our dining is closing a lot earlier for sure, but the store is open pretty much until our usual schedule. Um, but I know like other stores like Jack in a Box, they're open like 24/7 drive-through, which is nuts right now, especially for lockdown. I don't know how to keep business.
I just remembered that, or like I heard recently that one of my favorite restaurants closed down permanently, and it broke my heart.
No, wait, no, I don't know if they're closing permanent. If Tanyoka's is closing permanently too, though. Yeah,
No,
which store are
not
you talking about?
that restaurant. It was okay. So my parents and I go to this Simon place in Kalihi called Palace Simon. Very small. You just order a bunch of Simon and that's it. And they sell beef sticks, good beef sticks.
Oh,
And then I think like
this is
and
all the way
then
in town, yeah.
this is in Kalihi. It's by the
Kalihi?
college. Yeah, it's
Oh,
by the Ford. It's by the Ford dealership.
oh, okay. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a very small place, so it's not very ideal to like social distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean they could have done takeout, but I guess business was not doing good. I mean, like they're open for like since World War II, 75 years.
God damn.
Yeah, and all they do is just sell Simon.
They have like don't they have like wonton and wonton udon?
Yeah, there's like
Yeah.
a udon mixed with Simon, and then wonton man, and then the beef sticks. And I'm just sad that it's gone now because it's a comfort food for me. That place.
That's true. A lot of businesses are closing. Horrible, which is horrible. Yeah. Like Tanyoka is, right? And they're not
Well, that
permanently
one's
closing.
just temporarily.
Yeah, but I can't go to Tanyoka's now. Which is like right there for me. It's like a 10-minute walk for me. It's like, I can't go there anymore.
I know I'm gonna get some hate for this, but I think Tanioka's is overrated. I'm sorry, I
You know
just
what?
know better places.
That's exactly what my parents said.
I don't like how they do their chicken. It's like it's like hard and dry.
You know, I mean, a lot of people like Tanyokas.
I mean, it's
But
okay.
yeah,
It's just I prefer to go somewhere else.
that's true. Well, a lot more locations than most people, so that's the reason why.
Yeah.
I am happy though that one of my one of the small local owned restaurants that are near me is still open. Um, it's by the festival market here at Waipahu. Uh, it's what is it?
What was it called?
Hawaiian grind, all the grind.
Oh, they're still open.
Yeah, so they have reduced hours now, but
Oh,
I
okay.
still go,
And then
which is
what? Take out
all great.
only.
Yeah, yeah. Hawaiian grinds, the ultimate grinds is still doing takeouts. They're open from I think 10 to 4 now. So before they were open a lot earlier and longer, but yeah, I still love their food.
Lokomokos are primed there.
Lokomoko is fun, yes. Uh, and they still sell their specials. My favorite is still the heart attack Lokomoko, which has
That's the one with the pork. Yeah.
they had the pork brisket with the pork belly and a whole bunch of rice and gravy, and then like a little a little salad at the end. The salad with
Bro, you're making the listeners hungry.
Well, I am. Oh, well, you're the one eating here, bro. So you. Okay. You're the one. You're the one who got food here. Okay. But yeah, working from working is. It's okay. At least I have work still. I can't say that for a lot of people. Thankful I still
Yeah,
have work.
very
But yeah.
fortunate to still work.
But man, working and having school at the same time is hard too, especially with all online classes. I have 6 classes. I think you have 6 classes too, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, 6 classes, man. 18 or 19 credits, something like that. That's a lot, especially right now.
I think it's the same thing for me next semester.
Yeah. I'm hoping we go back to school next semester. Hoping all of this is over by next semester. That's what we said last semester. Well, hopefully, hopefully it actually works.
Yeah.
But we had the entire summer lockdown too. How was your summer, by the way? Did you do anything? Did you go anywhere?
No, I stayed home and watched
Stayed
anime.
home. I too watch anime. What
Oh,
kind of
what anime did you watch?
um I've been going back and rewatching a lot of the old animes that I've watched before, like Attack on Titans, Fairy Tail, and like My Hero Academia. A lot of the old well, not old, but a lot of things that I've watched before, and so I just
Yeah.
wanted to watch it again. Uh, Plus, it was on Hulu, so I watched it on Hulu.
Oh, I use Hulu too.
Yeah, I wanted to watch the Avatar series since it's in Netflix, but
The yeah,
it,
yeah.
yeah, the Avatar series, but I canceled my Netflix. So I didn't want to pay
Oh,
again. Yeah, so
I
yeah, I
mean,
canceled.
yeah. I mean, really, in my opinion, Hulu is kind of better, but Netflix does have some good stuff once in a while.
Yeah. Well, that's Well, okay. Netflix, you get uh, access to all of their things. With Hulu, you gotta pay the other fees for access. Like if it's like an FX movie, you gotta pay that.
Yeah, but they offer more.
That's true. I guess they do, but you still gotta pay more. That's the only thing.
Well, I use my cousin's Hulu.
Ah, illegal. That's why. Pay for your own stuff. No. Yeah. Uh,
Well, I mean, you can
I've
get the
been having
Disney
issues.
Plus, and then Hulu and ESPN. Yeah,
Yeah. I don't watch ESPN though. So I don't
I
get
feel
it
like
like
my
one.
dad should get that so that I can just have my own Hulu account. And we have a Disney Plus. Then he
Right.
can watch his sports on ESPN. Because I
Yeah.
can tell he's bored watching TV.
There's nothing on TV.
Yeah, there's nothing on TV. He's like,
I
why are you wasting your money on
I
cable?
am
You
excited.
only
Yeah,
use it
I'm
to watch
excited
sports.
for the new Mandalorian though, because I'm a big Star Wars fan. You and I are big Star Wars fan, right?
I think you're a bigger one.
I'm the bigger one. Wow. Well,
Well, I mean,
okay.
kind of like,
I don't show it. Okay, I don't buy a lot of merchandise for Star Wars. Uh, but I think I do know more than you. That is
yeah,
true.
you know more than me. And like, I kind of walked away a bit from the fandom, because like, to be honest, I'm not really like the direction they're going.
Oh yeah, especially with the previous movies. Oh god, I
Yeah.
still like I don't like the way they ended uh Rey's story and her being a Skywalker and or a Palpatine. But
I
yeah,
mean, that one was kind of cool though. Like, nice plot twist. I
oh,
just
big
wish
plot twist for sure.
I
But it
just
was
I
the
just
ending that they did it. It was like, oh my
I just
god.
wish they went with the I just wish they went with the Kenobi theory.
The Kenobi series? Oh yeah. Okay. But yeah, Mandalorian. I'm excited for Mandalorian season 2
I wish
coming out next
I
month.
wish they did on Mandalorian, but rated R.
Rated R. Oh, that would be awesome.
Give me a Mandalorian, but John Wick.
It kind of is almost John Wick, right? Because everyone is hunting him
Yeah,
down.
but it, like honestly, did you really have to put in Baby Yoda
Yeah,
to
Baby
make the
Yoda is a
series?
dog.
There could have been other things. I'm just saying, it would have been more cooler, if they just went more like darker.
You don't mess with Baby Yoda, man. Baby Yoda is my screensaver, and he is my wallpaper for my
Oh
phone. Okay,
yeah,
so
I love Baby Yoda. I love Baby Yoda. It's just I wish it was more violent.
oh, definitely. I feel yeah, that's true. It is too uh I don't know what's the word. It's not violent enough to be a Mandalorian. Um, but it is great storytelling. I love the story of it.
I like the production value on it.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. But yeah, that's really been most of it. We didn't really talk a lot about the services though, but that's okay. It's a podcast. It's supposed to ramble on. Um, but yeah, so I guess we can go back into talking about the school. Um, there's a lot of things going on at the school at the moment, especially talks about, you know, the budget, right? School really, especially like the last semester, they were talking a lot about the budget and um,
Are we allowed to talk about this?
I don't know, but we can cut it. We can talk
Okay.
about it, but I guess we can cut it
Okay.
if you don't. I guess you just won't go into specifics, right?
I don't
Well,
know.
we can talk about other campuses. Like I know UH, like UH proper, UH Manoa,
Yeah.
cut classes.
Oh yeah, they cut like a program, right?
Like I think they're thinking of cutting theater and journalism. I think there's
Was
more.
this one?
I think there's more that they're gonna cut that they wanna cut, but I think those are like the two names that are being uh named and up for grabs for the moment for what to cut. And I don't know if HCC is gonna cut anything. I hope they don't. I really hope they don't because we're primarily a trade school, right? So if they're gonna cut anything, I hope it's
Yeah.
it's nothing trade related. Uh, and that
That's
it
like
is
every
also
single program.
I know, right? Cut the English program. No, don't do that. Actually, don't. Um, yeah, I hope not because well, my only thing is if they do cut programs, I hope it's going to be offered somewhere else, right? Because uh, allowing other people, especially like people younger than us, to have the ability to take those classes, I think is a good idea. Like I
Yeah.
know a lot of
Yeah, like
my high school friends want to go into uh, like construction, and HCC is one of the only schools, I think, is the only school that offers construction as a trade class. While and you can also get your associate's degree while taking the trade
yeah.
certificate. So, that's one of the best things about HCC. You can get your trade certificate and your associate's degree at the same time. Um, so I'm gonna hope that they don't cut any of those.
Probably just gonna cut like funding.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Right? Even if you do cut all of their funding, you are technically cutting the class, right? Because no one's gonna apply for the class if you don't have any teachers for it.
Yeah, true.
And I guess that's the debate right now is there's not a lot of people applying for certain classes, but they're uh, what makes they are classes that are not offered elsewhere. So I mean, if you cut those programs, then it's like, well, there's only 4 people that are gonna go into carpentry, and it's only offered at HCC. Well, are you gonna cut the carpentry program then, or do you want to cut the English program maybe? Because there's like 100 people that are taking it, you know. But then it's like it's a core class. So are you gonna cut a core class? It's like it's a weird debate. Still there?
Yeah, I was eating.
Like, I was like, hello, am I talking to myself? Yeah. What are your thoughts on that?
On the funding or the budget?
Yeah, it's the school funding, because the school is running out of money. I feel like everybody knows the school is running out of money. So
It's so complicated. Like, I don't know. Just
well, to those people listening, you guys can let us know what you guys think of the funding and the budget. Um, if you guys want to be part of the discussion, there is a way that you can be involved as a student. You as a student, you have every right to be part of the discussion, and you could elect students to be part of student government and stuff. If you want to join student government and be part of those discussions, you are able to do that as well. So there are ways for you to be involved, right? You could also even
yeah.
contact your administrators about it, and you can talk to them, and so on and so forth. So plenty of ways that you can do things.
That's it. Well, that's all we have for today. Thank you for listening to Kala Podcast. You can listen to the podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and Anchor. We release new episodes every week, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter for campus news, events, and information. Our username is at Kala_news on Instagram, and on Twitter it's at HCC Kala.
Thank you guys. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.